Guess the first thing I'm gonna do is go unload some paper out of Cogent because that thing is completely full. I'm just gonna take it down to that storage.
I gotta let stuff catch up here before I can see what where I'm at. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna ride a train to break the map in.
I need the red train to do what I need to do.
10-4?
Actually, I need the red train and the blue train need stopped at right there where they intersect.
The red and the blue need to meet where they meet. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this thing around then. Stop. I was about to stop.
Well, the red one needs to go to Cogent before it goes to where they intersect, but the blue one needs to be stopped right there.
Right. I'll just work trains for now though with you. How's that?
Alright, I'll get the blue one up here. Yeah, go ahead and go to Cogent and load as much paper as what you can.
I got something on here
There's
already.
damn glue on there. I think you can sell
Where
that
can
at
we
Home
take that?
Depot. Home Depot, I think. Let me look. How much of it do you got?
$75,000 liters.
Oh, I'm looking under the damn factories tab. Good job. West Transport wants glue. Go ahead and... do you want to put the glue in storage too, or do you want to sell it? Because about time we sell it, we're going to
Let's
get some
hang on to
stupid
it.
contract
Let's hang
for it.
on. Well, we weren't worried about money, so
No.
let's hoard everything. If we want to sell something, I don't think we need to sell anything actually. Let's just get this motherfucker really rock and roll. We don't want no more property because I think we got more than enough. I wish I wouldn't have had quite this much in hindsight, but it works, you know?
Yeah, and like I said, we don't have to necessarily use it. Like I said, I got a lot of grass in some fields over there. If I'm caught up on grass, I just ain't gonna mow it.
Yeah, and that's what I need to do is plant a couple fields that are, and nothing's gonna wilt anyway. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is, really, you know?
Yeah.
And if you don't get it sprayed, you don't get it sprayed. It's not a big deal, you know? I mean, I'm gonna try, but our planter fertilizers, you don't need to, you know?
No, the only time you really need to spray is if you harvest cotton, lavender, or
Yeah, right.
grass.
Yeah. Let's see, you're wanting this.
Or
That's right.
trees. Don't forget to fertilize your tree.
Oh, yeah,
It
the
might not even
wood.
make a difference with those, but you know, it does show that the
There's
field
still gonna be a
isn't
shitload of
fertilized,
them.
so you don't know. Oh, there's gonna be a pile of wood chips either way.
Yeah, we're gonna have some chips. I think we keep them up there, just wood chips, those top two, you know, all the time. It's gonna need wood chips all the time anyway. You got storage, where's that at?
Right there at
Wood chip
Cogent.
storage. And we'll hang on to this glue.
Yeah, go ahead and let the
But
glue on there and load as much paper as you can, and we'll just we might go ahead and start getting a lot of stuff out of places because a lot of these factories are filling up.
we'll just do some train work, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do it together while you're streaming, it'll work good, I think.
Because the only thing that Cogent doesn't have a lot of is resin because we've been taking that to the glue place. But there's a crap ton of boards there. Paper's almost full. I think it would make sense to use that train that you're on at least to just get storage into our silo from the stone processing place.
Yeah, I'm down, man. You just tell me where I need to go and I'll get it.
And Borden's is almost full of cheese again. Damn it, that's this train. I could have been down there doing that while I was waiting for you. You're right there though. It ain't that big a deal.
I'm here at Cogent's. Can't remember which one's the load. Is it the one that has the platform or the one that's just not? One that's not.
Yeah, the small one.
Paper, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's toilet paper. Fuck. Think we can get 2 train cars full of that shit?
It goes in the storage containers, right? I'm sure there's enough there to fill up 2 of them.
Yeah, and that's why I was asking. I only got 2. The other one's full of some other Cogent shit. Them, whatever you said. Glue.
Well, it shows it as a Cogent container, but it's glue. Like, it tells you that it's glue.
I know, I see it on the thing. Glue.
So
Paper.
I don't know why it does that, but we're gonna
Okay,
get
I
it
got
out of there.
75,000 of that. Yeah, I still got 170,000 liters of paper, so we'll be good.
And we don't have to empty it all out of there right now, but it's getting close to shutting us down because it's gonna be full. The dairy place too, and the stone place.
Hundred 50,000 liters.
All right, let me know when you get over there, and I'll right there where the trains intersect.
Red and blue. Gotcha.
Yeah.
34, 37. Sample.
Let me know whenever you get over there, and I'll get back on that train.
Coming up to it.
Pretty sure it's that first one, eh? I think it's the same one I'm at. I could be wrong though. Is it unloading up there?
Trying to figure it out because I hit it and it goes East Station Grains, right? That's not, this is a grain one then.
I think you need to back up to this one that I'm at. Oh, you're filling.
Oh, I was, wasn't I?
Yeah, I don't
Jeez,
know
I
what
was
you're
over
filling
that.
with. Pull up there a little bit more. I'll tell you where you're at, where you can unload. What's it say is in there? Right there. You should be able to unload whatever you put in there. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
Got it.
back up here to where I'm at. Yeah, right there. It should give you an unload option on any of those containers. You unloaded the middle one there. Back up just a little bit probably.
Oh, it was unloading. Shit, had both of them. Nice. Had a little piece of both of them in there.
Ah, cool.
Alright, that's all I got.
No, you still got another one.
That's glue.
Your back contain. Yeah, go ahead and unload it too. I'll take it to storage.
Alright.
That way you can get 3 train cars or whatever else you pick up.
Let me get some drink. Okay, what's the next train thing I need to do with this one? Anything?
Uh, I'd say back up there to the stone processing place, and you'll have to get those tipper ones set up, or whatever you want to call them, like the green parts of them set up.
So go to the store and Corey and get, what do you want?
Uh, get the stuff that is out of the stone processing plant and put it in the storage. So you should just be going from one silo right over to the other one, like right there within the same building. Pretty sure you can unload what the processing plant is making for us onto the train, and then you can put it right in the storage silo that's right beside it. Yeah, and still put the glue in a cogent thing, so I guess there's no user glue box. So the load thing that you're looking for would just have 4 options, and it would be everything that's in the stone processing place. Which should be
I have
lime.
limestone, lime, gypsum, or calcium carbide. Which one do you want me to load?
The fullest one is gypsum. So go ahead and unload as much of that one as you can.
And then just move up and put that in the next yellow square or something?
Yep. We just got to get it out of there before it stops making stuff.
Alright, well I'll do all of it out of there.
Yeah,
Storage.
we can store that down at the big storage buildings too if that one up there gets too full. Just have to transfer it between trains like this stuff.
You kind of got it with the volume you deal with, you know?
Yeah, you would not want to load all this stuff on pallets. And
It could be one dude's job just to train to got an engineer on the map. It'd actually be kind of cool, really. You just put your stuff in your farm silo, he moves it around where it needs to go, right?
yeah. I gotta get these auto load trailers turned on too, or that stuff ain't gonna be picking up anything. Yeah, with the amount of factories that we have and what they're producing, and yeah, between the stuff you gotta take to them and the stuff you gotta get out of there once the storage is full, the stuff it's producing. If you had truck or trailer, all that stuff, you
It's a
would never
lot.
get done doing anything but that compared to, you know, we got 225,000 liters of product on here and we're only using one part of the train. If we had stuff really kicking to where we had stuff to put on every part of that train as we were moving it to storage, it'd be even more efficient. But no matter what, this is way more efficient than any truck or trailer or anything that you're going to use, I guess, unless you want to have some type of mod where you can hook a million tippers together and be able to pull it.
Yeah, but that's not even close to being realistic. I mean, I know maybe a few of them that we use, or maybe a little bit, but not so crazy, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the consequences of the truck and all those tippers when it jackknifes or rolls over and you gotta deal with that anyhow, so I'd rather just not go that route. It's basically a train with no track that you have potential to lose control of or mess up with, so we'd end up spending more time trying to get shit flipped back on its wheels than what we would anything else. I have Marty making his famous statement to me of, you know, sometimes you just have to lift.
Yep. Well, I'm filling 3 cars on the train with this stuff, and that's not really accepting it at this. The other car's not giving me an unload option anyway. Might have to truck it to the storage.
Let me
Or
look
what?
here in the warehouses, but I could have swore that place up there held it. What the hell is a Holoros?
Something we don't want.
Yeah, it says it holds it there. It should hold 500,000 liters, and there's none there.
And that goes where at again?
Right in that very next silo that's connected to that building. Should be either in front or behind you a little bit in that same exact building.
Either way, I got a lot of tips in on this train. Here, I'm gonna jump out. You come here.
You know what? I think they got those as fill only spots. See how it's the small square instead of the big platform and there's no place for it to drain
The
into?
big platforms that drains. Okay.
Yeah, that's my mistake. So yeah, we're gonna have to haul it.
User joined your channel.
And what we could have done instead of this with the train right now, where we unloaded all of it out of that actual factory into the train, if we really wanted to, Marty and I could have both got tippers and just went right up there to where you pull the stuff out of the actual factory. Now if I can turn around here from the train, if you can get a good view. Probably not. But basically, right over there, each one of those buildings standing up, for brick things standing up right there, has a place where you can unload out of it. And I guess we could have just pulled it out of there with a tipper. And there's a storage silo right over here to the right where these mining machines are. And we could have just trucked it there and put it in that storage and then loaded it on the train from there whenever we wanted to. But now that it's on the train, it's going to have to go down there where we're unloading everything else. So yeah, I guess you can jump back in there and go unload it at that storage building where you unloaded the glue and the paper
Right.
at.
Same place.
Yeah, and we could let it in there if we wanted to. We don't have to move it all down here either. The only thing we need to move it down here for is if we had to put it in pallets.
We'll be ready if there's a demand. We know where I'll be.
Yeah. So while you're transferring stuff up there, I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth between here and Borden's and unload some of that stuff before it fills up.
If you think about it, we can still get 2 tippers more than what's on this train.
Yeah.
That's that part.
You're not paying attention to the chat, are you?
No. I don't have it on. Why?
Got people talking to us.
Nice. Huh?
Cameron and Jason.
Poking fun.
Yeah, they're giving me a hard time for not paying attention.
Oh.
Because I wasn't paying attention either.
Yeah, he's a camera hog.
I'm not a camera hog. Marty don't know how to make his stuff work.
I don't want to know how to make my stuff work.
Cameron's gonna have him farming simulator by the end of the night here. Gonna make him the train guy.
That's what I'm thinking. We need a trucker and a trainer.
You've seen Cameron drive. I think he's better off staying on tracks. They're trying to survive, man.
Explain to the viewers how this game works.
Cameron's checking it out, man. Loading cheese on this train. Jason already left us. He wasn't sticking around for it. See, we're sitting here talking about you and you couldn't hear us anyhow. We need to start working on a mod for a dirt late model in Farming Simulator. Turn one of these tracks into a dirt track, then Cameron would be in here.
I got that jump. Remember the jump?
Yeah, we got X Games going on.
Okay, what else do you want to haul?
There's another one up there that was almost full.
Back to the quarry?
Yep, calcium carbonate.
10-4, all that to the warehouse too? Just empty that damn place if you want.
You're gonna be there for a while.
Well, we'll check the crops here a second. I do need to check the sheep and our 10 pigs that are probably growing to 50.
Confusing? What's confusing about it?
It's not really. It is a first. It's more, the confusing part's just all the buttons.
Yeah, it probably took me, I don't know, at least a week of getting everything mapped. Like, I'd go in the game and I'd play it for a while and something just wasn't what I wanted it to be, so I'd have to go in there and map the stuff. The map I opened? This?
So you need to come over here to the greenhouse and show them around, Trav. Like this, it's pretty cool. Greenhouses.
This map here shows all the factories on the map. And this factory, or any of them that you see that are set up like this, when I switch trucks, that's the map of the area, or the actual map that we're on. And every dot you see on there is a piece of equipment that is not put in a building. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, Travis was real happy with me when I showed him this map. I go, there's some stuff to do on this map. But it's not like you have to get anything done like right now. It's not, you know.
Once you get used to playing it, if you don't have a big map with a lot of stuff to do, you end up accelerating time a lot just to give yourself something to do. This map here, we don't normally accelerate time unless we don't feel like working through the night.
Nighttime's pretty cool too. It's just hard as crap to see do field work. I mean, you can do it, but they got seasons mod, Cameron, where the actual trees and stuff, the foliage changes and then it snows and you can't grow nothing. But you can also lose your crops too if you get a bad year. Too much stuff. This is better this way.
I still think the concept of the seasons is really cool. I just don't want to be restricted to when I can do stuff.
Yep.
I haven't seen Marty besides when we were beside each other on a train. All the vehicles you see moving are me unless you see something go across my path or driving beside me or something. Oh,
Doesn't it show Travis's name above him, right?
he was talking about the harvester as I was unloading into it. That's
AI.
AI. We just hire, you can hire a worker and they drive the harvester and do the field work for you pretty much. You gotta pay him though. Marty's free labor, you don't have to pay him.
I changed my name. I'm normal.
This Volvo truck does not like this tipper. The damn thing gets stuck on it. It's too long. Yeah, we're gonna end up having to get rid of this thing. That's not gonna work. did you mark a bunch of trees up there in the woods once you figured out how to do it?
Yeah. I ran around real fast and marked them too.
Yeah, our logging contract's up. I don't even think we cut down but half of what we could have.
Would you select time or how many?
Whenever you buy the contract, you can cut down 100 trees, but you only have so many hours to do it. I don't remember now what the amount of hours was, but I think we did some fast forwarding through that time. Cameron must be getting a beer while he's waiting for this game to download. We didn't tell him he's going to spend about 2 days downloading mods to get in here. I think that that building that you're unloading into holds right around the same amount as what the factory does, so that stuff that was almost full, you're gonna end up having that storage building there almost full. So at some point we're probably gonna have to bring it down here.
Don't we have another one like this somewhere though too? It meets up with the yellow 11.
Yeah, we got a pile of those things. I mean, we could fill all of them up, but the storage down here at this place is huge. You can put a lot of stuff in it. So once we get overflow, it's gonna have to come here. Yeah, this place down here holds 10 million liters of stuff. Take a while to fill that up.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah, that South Station one?
That? What's that?
The one where the
Blue.
storage buildings are?
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to haul it. You're Mr. Blue and Yellow Train. Come on.
How come I always get double the work to do?
'Cause I got double animals. Wow. But the cows are worse, really.
Yeah. You got sheep and pigs and heck, the sheep, you don't even got to do anything but give them grass and water. Damn cows, every time I turn around, their milk's full again. I'm really glad the train doesn't back up slower than it goes forward. I think somebody should really have it where there's an engine on each end of the train though. I think that'd be cool. I'm actually kind of surprised that nobody has, and maybe, you know, we've only done so many maps. We went through a lot of maps, but there's a ton of maps out there, so maybe I just haven't seen the right map, but I'm surprised somebody hasn't made a train on one of the maps that we've been on that is like 10 times as long as this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I see a train go through my town where I live. You sit there and wait for the thing for 4 minutes to go past.
Yeah, maybe another 5 cars on it would be kind of cool. At least, or double it.
Yeah, I think double the thing. That'd be a heck of a lot nicer being able to haul multiple things whenever the factories are full. So I have to go back and forth a couple times, but still be hauling it all with the truck, so I'm not complaining. Hey, what's going on, Tim? Sour cream's getting about halfway full, so I'm gonna go ahead and unload it too. You and me both, man. Marty and I were just sitting here talking about how this is one of the first maps where within a week of it we weren't bored of it already, and I think we'll probably play this map for a while.
Yeah, love this map. It's awesome.
What's going on, Officer Bacon? No, we don't use Discord. We use TeamSpeak, but it's for iRacing primarily. Whenever we don't feel like driving around slow tractors, we're usually driving around NASCARs. You could call what we do derbying at times.
Sometimes ends up in a derby. Of course, so does Farming Simulator once in a while.
Every now and then. Marty and I have actually, we went through a good bit of racing games on Steam, and they're all fun for a while. But we always usually go back to iRacing.
It's definitely the mainstay.
That's true. There's a good chance that if I end up in the same room that we're going to be doing some crashing. I think one time I got this train stopped where I wanted to stop it.
Yeah, it's definitely break early. What are you hauling, cheese?
Cheese and sour cream. I'm done. Unloading the last bit of it now.
I got a little limestone and lime kind of mixed up, but yeah. That ain't no doubt, Jason.
Yeah, it looks like Swiss cheese on the thing too, so I don't know if there's a variety in there and they just give me that icon or if it's all Swiss cheese. And since you decided to run that train, once you get done with that, you got to go back and get more paper and boards.
You've got boards on the train, on that flat one?
I don't know which one they go in.
It has to be that one.
You're
Right?
gonna be you're gonna test it out, I guess.
Roger that. I got a hat for that.
No, I don't. I definitely do not need a webcam to farm. The bikini I already got, man. That's
Yeah.
why I don't have the webcam.
He's all oiled up sitting in the beanbag eating Cheetos. That's what you'd see.
Guys are making me forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Look at all these harvesters down here blinking. They are not happy with me.
Yeah, that's alright. Those crops won't spoil at least. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, me and Marty are FaceTiming each other right now.
Sharing what?
You're the only one I'm letting view my webcam or FaceTime with the bikini.
Somebody's trying to do some farm around here. I don't have time to read that.
Oh yeah, Marty owns a smartphone. It's Jason. Jason's the one that surprising. He even owns a computer and has the internet the way he's gone.
He's still supporting the beeper. Just give me a beep, man. I'll give you a call. When I feel like it. Kind of miss those days, Jason.
Every time I get one of these tippers beside a harvester, even when the ground looks level, when it starts getting full, it starts pushing it away from the harvester. You having that issue?
No, it's been a while since I've harvested, I guess. I just don't remember that. Or noticed it. Whoa, that thing down.
I don't know whose idea it was to make all this damn straw, but it's just gonna sit there for a little bit. I ain't blocking you. Get up here. Did you bring grain over here to this cedar?
That would be no.
I don't remember there being that much of it in there.
Maybe I did. I don't remember.
We're about to fill it up.
I'm about to plant 2 fields, corn, because we don't do that too often.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't plant corn or sunflower seeds over here, so.
And that's what I'm going to do up there at Evans, so just so you know. If you need some, that's where they'll be. Need to take
Sorry, I'm gonna
something
turn
and
these
run
auto.
up to 79 and see how far along the poplar is.
Damn pallet making places are full. Should have turned these trailers on when I first got in here. County man, this wood chipper is a beast. I swear every time I look at this thing, it's completely full. What are you doing, Cameron? You downloading the game yet or what? You probably got in trouble, had to get off the computer again.
Yeah, you get spanking. She still use a yardstick on you? Just the belt. Didn't you say you stowed away all the wool down there at the warehouse too?
Yeah. I forget, did we determine if this game supports VR?
You know, I don't know. Well, that'd be pretty cool if it was. You know what I mean? Be easy
I
to
would,
do. It's not like fast. I'd be almost willing to get it just for this.
that's what I'm saying. I think I'd rather do it in this over racing. Like,
Oh,
I
for
don't know that I'd
sure.
be in the
For
tractor
sure.
all the time. There's still times when I would use this chase
Yeah.
view, but man, it would be so much easier to look around.
Oh, dude.
Just turn your
You know how
head.
cool that'd be to in cockpit then? Because you could just, you know what I mean? Turn your head around. You see what the hell your hitch is, you know? It'd be really cool.
It'd be awesome till someone come walking in your room, seeing you with this thing on your head,
Just
looking
seeing
behind
you,
your seat,
yeah,
like, what the hell is this guy on?
as you're driving. Yeah, that's how we do it, man.
That's probably one thing that has stopped me from even thinking about getting that is, I got a daughter that's getting ready to turn 4. She's gonna scare the living piss out of me every time I have that thing on. I can guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, somebody's got it for sure on purpose. And then it's going to be hot. A lot of crap on your head. But definitely cool. I mean, I'm sure the cool part, Cameron says that anyway. It's really nice, but I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff on my head. I have trouble getting over that.
Well, in the headset and mic part kind of built into it.
I think so. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, I mean Tyler and Cameron both sound completely different when they're on that thing.
Well, with this game, it would definitely be cool as crap, I think. But just seeing everything around you, your feet and everything in a tractor, all the controls, it would be ideal for this game.
What's up, Mr. Gamer? You think the quality's good or bad? It's a 6-year-old computer that hasn't had anything put into it since it was built, so sure it's not as good as it could be. That's awesome. I had a tipper sitting here that was already half full of wood chips.
That's a bonus.
How close is that poplar field to harvesting?
I hadn't looked yet. Working on some animals here.
I don't know that I've actually harvested any of that stuff. How much, like, what are you thinking liters is going to come out of that field?
Who, me? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea.
We do a little bit of everything. With this map, we're kind of forced to do some logging whether we would want to or not, which we normally did it on the other maps that had sawmills and everything that we were playing on, but with the factory, this Cogent factory on this one, it kind of forces you to do logging.
Or plant poplar right off the bat, which you didn't do right away, but I suppose you could do that. You just have to wait for that.
Well, you still need logs though for all the places that
true.
make boards and
Pallets.
I don't know. Typically when we're on multiplayer, especially on a Friday or Saturday night, we get a good bit of lag. And like I said, I'm on a 6-year-old computer, so I can definitely tell when I'm streaming that it slows my graphics down a little bit. It's nothing horrible. I don't think the graphics are what you're seeing in the lag. I get it whenever I'm not streaming also. And Marty's computer has really good card in it compared to how old my card is. He gets the same kind of lag usually on multiplayer too. Thanks, KevCat. Open up your Steam and check it out, Cameron. See if should be able to go to the store page and look and see if it supports VR. See ya. Did you ever make it back to Cogent on a train and unload anything?
I'm fighting actually to stay awake. Now that you just woke me up there a little bit. Nice. Yeah, it might be time for the old guy to go to bed.
Did that work, Cameron, where you don't have to have the game, but you could just click on their name and watch them?
Oh, like you were telling Jason?
Yeah, Cameron said he's watching them. What's it do? Does it like stream it to you, or does it make you download the game and you just can't play, but you can watch it? That's cool. I never did it before. I knew the option was there. I'd seen it before, but I never tried to watch anybody. Is Jason watching it at the same time as you? Yeah, his connection isn't the greatest in iRacing most of the time, so I'm sure that's affecting whatever he's sending to you. Is he seeing lag too, or is it smooth? Yeah, whenever Jason's watching Christian, is he still seeing lag like you are? Or are you talking like it's making Tyler lag from you watching him?
I'm gonna have to bounce, Travis. I'm nodding off here, buddy.
Alright, man. I'll see you tomorrow sometime.
We'll be on again. We'll do some more digging.
User joined your channel.
Bye, Marty.
See you, Cameron.
User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Jumped in the wrong tractor there. I'm probably not gonna keep this thing up too much longer because I'm gonna bore you guys to death with Marty being gone. Finish out these couple harvesters that are all but at the end of the field. Probably end up jumping on sometime tomorrow and looking at the factory list. Pretty sure I gotta get stones up here to this stone processing place. It's only got about a third of what it actually holds, so go over there and pick them bad boys up and take them up there. Do a couple other things that we weren't doing today. But I don't see any more hired help out there driving around, so I'm gonna save this thing and get off here. See ya.